Did I not tell you you were going to plague me?
Oh, I adjure you, believe what I say and don't leave me, for you will seek in vain for a more honest man than myself.
There is only one man more worthy, and that is I.
All talk like this, but as soon as they secure my favors and grow rich, their wickedness knows no bounds.
And yet all men are not wicked.
All, there is no exception.
You shall pay for that opinion.
Listen to what happiness there is in store for you. If you but stay with us, I have hope. I have good hope with the God's help to deliver you from that blindness. In fact, to restore your sight.
Oh, do nothing of the kind, for I don't wish to recover it.
What's that you say?
This fellow hugs his own misery.
If you were mad enough to cure me, and Zeus heard of it, he would overwhelm me with his anger.
And is he not doing this now by leaving you to grope your wandering way?
I don't know, but I'm horribly afraid of him.
Indeed, you are the biggest poltroon of the gods. Why, Zeus with his throne and his lightnings would not be worth of an abuse if you recovered your sight, were it but for a few moments.
Impious man, don't talk like that.
Fear nothing. I will prove to you that you are far more powerful and mightier than he.
I mightier than he?
By heaven! For instance, what is this basis of the power that Zeus wields over the other gods?
Money, he has so much of it.
And who gives it to him?
This fellow.
If sacrifices are offered to him, is not Plutus their cause?
Undoubtedly, for its wealth that all demand and clamor most loudly for.
Thus, it's Plutus who is the fount of all the honors rendered to Zeus, whose worship he can wither up at the root, if it so pleases him.
And how so?
Not an ox, nor a cake, nor indeed anything at all could be offered, if you did not wish it.
Why?
Why, but what means are there to buy anything if you are not there to give the money? Hence, if Zeus should cause you any trouble, you will destroy his power without other help.
So it's because of me that sacrifices are offered to him?
Most assuredly, whatever is dazzling, beautiful, or charming in the eyes of mankind comes from you. Does not everything depend on wealth?
I myself was bought for a few coins. If I'm a slave, it's only because I was not rich.
And what of the Corinthian whores? If a poor man offers them proposals, they do not listen. But if it be a rich one, instantly they turn their arses to him.
It's the same with the lads. They care not for love. To them money means everything.
You speak of male whores, yet some of them are honest, and it's not money they ask of their patrons.
What then?
A fine horse, a pack of hounds.
Yes, they would blush to ask for money and cleverly disguise their shame.
It is in you that every art, all human inventions have had their origin. It is through you that one man sits cutting leather in his shop.
That another fashions iron or wood.
That yet another chases the gold he has received from you.
That one is a fuller.
That the other washes wool.
That this one is a tanner.
And that the other sells onions.
And if the adulterer caught red-handed is depilated, it's on account of you.
Oh, great gods, I knew not of all this.
Is it not he who lends the great king all of his pride? Is it not he who draws the citizens to the assembly?
And tell me, is it not you who equip the tremors?
Who feeds our mercenaries at Corinth? Are not you the cause of Pamphilus' sufferings?
And of the needle sellers with Pamphilus?
Is it not because of you that Agarithus farts so loudly?
And the Phileasus rolls off his fables, that troops are sent to succor the Egyptians, and that lace is kept by Philandides.
That the tower of Timotheus.
May it fall upon your head. In short, Plutus, it is through you that everything is done. You must realize that you are the sole cause both of good and evil.
In war, it's the flag under which you serve that victory favors.
What? I can do so many things by myself and unaided?
And many others besides. Wherefore men are never tired of your gifts. They get weary of all else, of love,
Bread,
music,
sweetmeats,
honors,
cakes,
battles,
figs,
ambition,
gruel,
military advancement.
lentil soup.
But of you they never tire. If a man has 13 talents, he has all the greater ardor to possess his 16th. If that wish is achieved, he will want 40 or will complain that he knows not how to make both ends meet.
All this, I suppose, is very true. There is but one point that makes me feel a bit uneasy.
And that is?
How could I use this power which you say I have?
Ah, they were quite right who said there's nothing more timorous than Plutus.
No. It was a thief who culminated me. Having broken into a house, he found everything locked up and could take nothing. So he dubbed my prudence fear.
Don't be disturbed. If you support me zealously, I'll make you more sharp-sighted than lynxness.
And how should you be able to do that? You, who are but a mortal?
I have great hope. After the answer Apollo gave me, shaking his scared laurels the while.
Is he in the plot then?
Surely.
Take care what you say.
Never fear, friend, for be well assured that if it has to cost me my life, I will carry out what I have in my head.
And I will help you if you permit it.
We shall have many other helpers, as well all the worthy folk who are wanting for bread.
Ah, they'll prove sorry helpers.
No, not so. Once they've grown rich, but you, Cario, run quick.
Where?
To call my comrades, the other husbandmen, you'll probably find the poor fellows toiling away in the fields, that each of them may come here to take his share of the gifts of Plutus.
I'm off, but let someone come from the house to take this morsel of meat.
I'll see to that. You run your hardest. As for you, Plutus, the most excellent of all the gods, come in here with me. This is the house you must fill with riches today, by fair means or foul.
I don't at all like going into other folks' houses in this manner. I have never got any good from it. If I got inside a mister's house, straight away he would bury me deep underground. If some honest fellow among his friends came to ask him for the smallest coin, he would deny ever having seen me. Then, if I went into a fool's house, he would sacrifice in dicing and wenching, and very soon I shall be completely stripped and pinched out of doors.
That's because you have never met a man who knew how to avoid the two extremes. Moderation is the strong point in my character. I love saying as much as anybody, and I know how to spend when it's needed. But let us go in. I want to make you known to my wife and to my only son, whom I love most of all after yourself.
I'm quite sure of that.
Why should I hide the truth from you?
Scene.